Hello guys, and welcome to my third video. This video is one of my think tank videos. It's not related to my dyslexia ideas. It's just an idea I've had that can help many people. This third video in my series is How to Remember Passwords by 317537 Smith. That's me. Basically, loads of people have problems remembering passwords, internet passwords in particular. People have loads of sites they go to. Some people use the same password all the time. That's a big security risk. If that password gets found out, people can log onto all your sites. Some people write them down in a little book or on a piece of paper. Again, if that gets lost, people find out. It's another security risk. This method could help everyone. It's a really simple way of doing things. I go to lots of sites, maybe 100 sites, all of them wanting a password. I can give them that password. I know it's secure. It's a complicated password, but I get it right every time. And for somebody that's got a really bad memory, like myself, it really helps. It's true. Out of everyone I know, I have the worst memory. This idea helped me. I know it can help you. Right, basically here it is. You don't remember individual passwords. If I had to remember 100 passwords, they're all unique, individual, a mixture of uppercase, lowercase, and numbers. For 100 sites, I could never do it. Never. Ever. I couldn't even do it for 10 sites. So, I don't remember passwords. I have not got a clue about any of my passwords. I only remember one method. That's right. I remember one method. It could have a few steps in. The one I'm going to show you today is just one I've made up. Don't follow this method. The whole point of methods are they're individual for you. You've got to think of the method. The one I'm going to show you, it's on the screen now, just below all my contact details, my Facebook pages, my email address, my think tank website. Please have a visit, have a laugh. My Twitter details, my YouTube channel, it's all there. On the screen is 5 methods. No, sorry, I'll change that. 5 ways to make one method up to get internet passwords. Okay, this is how I do it. The idea is you make your password up from the actual site name you are visiting. I'm going to show you this method on 2 popular sites that I use. Facebook is going to be one of them, and the other one is eBay. I'm giving you 2 examples so you can see how my method makes up the password from the site's name. All you have to remember is the site's name you are visiting, and of course you can remember that. It's because you're going there. Right, here we go. I will go through each step. There's 5 steps to making the password via my method. Remember, you have to think of your own method. Don't do it this way. This is just an example. I can't stress that enough. You have to think of an original way. I just show you my idea to remembering passwords. Okay, right, the method is, on this particular one, there's 5 steps. We'll go from one at a time for Facebook and for eBay. So, if I was going to Facebook, I'd use this method, and use this method for every single site I go to. And I picked this out the top of my head. You'll have to do the same. Right, the first part is use the last letter of the site's name as the first letter in caps. So it's always good to start with a capital letter for a password, I always think. So for Facebook, it's going to be the last letter, which is a K, as a capital. And if I was at eBay, that obviously would be a Y as a capital. So far so good. We've done the first step of our 5-step method password ID. Since we've done step 1 so easily, let's go to step 2. If you read it, it says take the first 3 characters of the site name and press the key to the right. That's the key on the keypad. Simple as that. All keypads are the same. They all use QWERTY. Nobody seems to want to change it. Not sure why. But anyhow, let's do it. So the first 3 letters of the site name for Facebook are F, A, C. So if I look on my keyboard, find the F, the one to the right is a G. Then look for the A, the one to the right is S. Last one for Facebook anyhow is a C. So a C on the keyboard, the key on the right of C is a V. I'll follow the same thing for eBay. E on the keyboard, the one next to it is an R. The one next to the second letter of eBay, which is a B, is an N. And the next one is an A again. That was in Facebook, but never mind. Is going to be an S. Oh, excuse me, I'm full of cold. Right, basically, we've now done 2 steps. If you've noticed, the first step I used as a capital. The second ones I used basically as lowercase. So it gives the password a good mixture of upper and lowercase symbols. Some passwords, internet passwords, they expect you to do uppercase and lowercase. So this kind of helps it. Okay, now then, we've done 2 steps. Step 3, passwords like numbers in them. So let's generate some numbers. We're obviously generating it from the actual site name. So we'll use this method, number 3. Add the numbers now. Length of the site's names times by itself. If you look at the word Facebook, count the characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got 8 characters in Facebook. So times it by itself. 8 8s. Quickly, come on. 8 8s is... Well, I know. Because I've got a calculator. Because I'm really stupid. 64. Oops, I'm stupid. I'm putting in the wrong one. 64. And I'll do the same for eBay. Obviously 4 characters. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 is 16. There we go. We've now added numbers to your password. That's 3 steps we've done now. We're getting there. As you can see, the passwords for both sites are starting to look very complicated. But they're not complicated. You're just following your method, which in this case has 5 simple steps. Okay, so we're on to number 4. This is one I have used in the past, but I'm not going to tell you what I use now. It's just I happen to know it, so I just picked it. Have you heard of the police call signs? Some of you might be aware of A for Alpha, B for Bravo, C for Charlie, Z for Zulu. I happen to have a job that I needed to know all these letters, so they're kind of stuck in my head. So I have in the past used it as my method. What I do is take the first 3 characters of the site name, like in step 2, so it's easy to remember, and use the second letter as the police call sign. In this example, we'll start with the Facebook again, and we're going to start with the letter F. The letter F is Foxtrot, so the second letter of Foxtrot is O, and we'll have these in smaller case. Do the same for the next letter. The next letter is A. A is for Alpha. Alpha's second letter is L. There's another letter. And the third letter for Facebook is C. I happen to know that C is for Charlie. So the second letter of Charlie is H. Okay. That's the Facebook one done. Now for the eBay. The first letter is E, which I know is Echo, so it will be a C. The second letter is B. B for Bravo. B for Bravo, second letter is an R. And the third letter is A. A for Alpha. So if it's going to be an A, it's got to be an L for Alpha. That one was number 4 done. That was a little bit complicated. The others were pretty easy. But this is my method. This is what I've come up with. You've got to pick your own. Right, finally it's on number 5. We're going to add another number now, just so it's a nice mixture of letters and numbers. How easy could we have it? We'll make it this easy. Since the number 4 was a bit hard, I've decided to make number 5 a little bit easy. How many vowels are in the site's name? The A, E, I, O and U. So if we look at Facebook, there's an A, there's an E, and there's 2 O's. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vowels in Facebook. I look at eBay. How many vowels are in eBay? E and A. So there's just 2. There we go. That's my method. It isn't really. I've just made this up out the top of my head. You don't use it. It's just a method I've picked up. The point is, look how complicated the password is for Facebook. It's capital K GSV 64 OLH4. Pretty complicated. If a hacker manages to get through that, good luck to him. eBay password, capital Y RNS 16 CRL 2. Again, a complicated password, but that password for both of them has been generated by a 5-step method. You only have to remember that method to generate the password. Once you start using this system, it becomes second nature to you. You'll do it incredibly quickly. Okay. Just a quick point on number 2. People might be saying, but what if the letter to the right goes off the keyboard? Simple. Just don't do the one to the right, do the one to the left. Simple. Basically, this method is a secure way of remembering all your sites' names. You could have 500 internet passwords, and if you use this method, you'd remember every password perfectly all the time. Just think of the fraud that could be saved worldwide if everyone uses a secure method like this. The hackers would have a hell of a long time to work out your method. In fact, they couldn't, because the only person that knows your method is you. It's in your head. You never tell anyone your PIN number. Never tell anyone your method. It would make the internet securer. There'd be less fraud. It could save millions of pounds worldwide in fraud. Anyhow, that's my method. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've understood it. But as you can see, it makes wonderful, powerful internet passwords that are secure. I hope you've liked my video. That's it. This is my video number 3 complete. All my contact details are there. Get in touch. But most importantly, go to my Facebook page. Please like and share my bestest idea ever. My LRS dyslexia idea. Thanks a lot now. It's been good speaking to you. And until the next video, goodbye.